Hi, welcome to Walking in Love. I'm Melissa Whitkey. This is my first episode of 2021 and I'm happy to be back with you. 2020 was a tough year for a lot of people. So I wanted to take this first episode to really reflect back on 2020 and inspire us to use what we learned to make 2021 and every year beyond this so much better and full of potential and full of excitement and full of passion and purpose and making it the best life that we can. If there's one thing that 2020 taught me was to grab hold of life, to go after what's important, to not hesitate, to run at life, to run with abandonment. Don't waste one precious second. 2020 was a year filled with loss for so many people. In my life, I lost my stepfather on April 10th. It was a really heartbreaking time for me and my family. 10 days after that, my stepmother came down, was diagnosed with brain cancer. She's still with us, thank God. We're taking each day and valuing it. I lost a very dear friend. I lost an uncle. A friend of mine lost her husband. It was just a really soul-crushing year. We had COVID. We had just a lot of frustrated people. We had separation from the people we love. We had very unfamiliar circumstances surrounding us, from early March on. And we still have that today. There's anger in the world, division. There's so much going on in the world. And it's just almost mind-numbing. It's one of the reasons I kind of took a break from my videos is because I was really struggling in my own heart with how to process all the pain, how to process all the loss, how to process everything that was happening around us. And I know I'm not alone with that. I've had people reach out to me about my book because I did launch my book in the midst of all the craziness. And people reached out to me and said, I've read your book. I loved your book. What do I do next? So that's what I'm going to be focused on now. I want to get practical. Let's get practical and talk about what we can do in 2021 to embrace every moment that God blesses us with. Because by coming out of 2020, that's really, thankfully, what I walked away with. I had to let go of the pain. I had to let go of the loss. I had to let go of the uncertainty and all the craziness that we all faced, as we all have to, right? We always have a choice. Life knocks us down and knocks us down hard. It's one thing I talk about all the time over and over again, and I use that analogy for Kung Fu, right? I get knocked down to that mat all the time, and when I get back up, I want to get back up stronger, ready to fight. And if nothing else, even if I'm exhausted, I just get back up and fight harder, right? That's what we all have to do in life. But what I'm going to do in 2021 is I'm going to use every second that God gives me and try to be better. Try to be a better person. I'm working on some areas of my life that I'll share with you in upcoming videos. And I will share with you the goals I've set for myself. One of the things that I love that my family does on Christmas Eve when we get together, and on vacation too, we do it as well, is we set goals. And we go around the table and talk about what goals we have for the coming year. So I've set some pretty large goals for myself, as have my family members. I'm really proud of them too. So I'm going to share all of this with you. I'm looking forward to 2021 just being a year where I just be more authentically me. I want to share with you who I am in every area of my life. I've been trying to figure out what my new identity is. Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be when I grow up? Do you ever ask yourself that question? I still don't know who I want to be when I grow up. But I feel like I know that I'm on my path. I know that God's leading me. I'm excited for what 2021 can bring. I'm excited for new possibilities. I'm excited for happy times with friends and family and loved ones and learning new things and trying new things and taking risks and learning to fly. It's funny, I was just thinking the other day, I've always thought big. I've always had high hopes and high expectations and always believed I could do big things. And so it was so funny today. So someone in Maryland won the Powerball, right? And so I saw the article, it popped up, it says, one person in Maryland won, one ticket in Maryland won. And so I was excited because we did have a ticket and I thought, wow, that could be us. But I was disappointed when it wasn't us. But that's the way I look at life. I always look for possibility. I always believe I can do big things. I always have hope. I never lose hope. So no matter how many times life knocks me down, no matter how many times my circumstances are hard, I just get back up. and I look for the good, and I get excited again, and I go after big things. And that's what 2021 can be for all of us. I want all of us to embark on this journey towards being the best version of ourselves that we can be, being greater than we are today, trying new things, running at life. That's really what it's about. Do you want to do it with me? Because I really want to take this platform to the next level. I really want to encourage you more. I really want to be there to try to share, the hard parts of life and the best moments of life with you. I want to teach people to use their gifts to serve this world in love. I keep saying this, but never before has there been a time in my lifetime that I feel this is more needed. People need encouragement. People need love. People need to know that they're here for a reason, that there's good things coming, that they can use every gift that they have to serve others in love. If you read my book, that was the premise, right? There were 3 things I said you had to do, the 3 most important things that you need to do in this lifetime. We certainly need to do it now. Say yes to God. Anyone who's lost, I know there's a lot of people reaching out to me who say they're lost. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to think. I'm panicky. I'm nervous. We've all been there, right? We all have those moments, those highs and lows. But we need to turn to God. God, this book saves me every time. Turn to God, and I'll share with you new scriptures that God has been working and teaching me and sharing with me and using to shape me, right? Because we all need to continue working on God's path. So say yes to God. Find your purpose. If you haven't found it yet, let this be the year for you. Let this be the year where each one of us walks authentically towards who we believe God wants us to be. Our divine purpose, our true purpose will shine there. That's where we get excited. That's where we have something to give back to the world. That's where all possibility comes to life. Everything that's meant for us is there waiting on this path. So say yes, do it. Figure out what you're here for. Walk towards it. Say yes to God. Walk towards it. And then again, do it with love. There's too much anger and hate and bitterness and division in the world right now. Don't be a part of it. Refuse to be a part of it. And don't judge those people who are in that place either, because that's equally as wrong. If people are hurting, bring love. If people are sad, try to cheer them up. Give them a hug. We're God's hands on earth. Be what other people need. It's easy to look and get mad and to join in and to don't go there. I encourage you not to go there. And it takes a lot of self-control not to. In 2021, I'll give you a preview of something God's working with me on. I've worked on self-control in my life for a lot of years, but what He's teaching me to work on now is self-control over my emotions, right? I've done self-control with my mouth because I'm so much better with my mouth than I used to be. I've done self-control with my actions. I'm really disciplined and more so than I've ever been. But now it's my emotions. What I found was happening to me, and I don't know about you, especially in 2020, I could be soaring at the top of Mount Everest or be at the top of Mount Everest, and then 10 seconds later, I was in the pits of hell. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where you go up and down based on your emotions. You allow your emotions or a bad thought to change your emotions, and you go from these high highs to low lows in like a split second. It's like you're free falling. One moment you're feeling great, and then something happens, and then you're free falling into what I call the pits of hell. And it's not a nice place to be. So God is working with me on self-control of my emotions. And actually I'm doing so much better in that area. And I'm excited about it. And I want to share that journey with you because I think a lot of people, especially now, really need that. We need that discipline. We need to know what we have available to use to help us to live in joy, to live in peace, to live in excitement, and to live in hope. Isn't that what it should be? Isn't that what it's about? This is a brand new year. There's so much to look forward to. I have huge goals for my life and I'm really excited about. And I'm here. I'm back, and I'm looking to share hope, possibility, encouragement with you. So I want to thank you for joining me. I hope that this message makes you feel good and excited about your future as well. I really want to help you have the best life that's possible for you. So please join me. I will be posting hopefully regular videos. That's my goal, is to get back on track with my regular videos because I love doing this. So I ask God to bless you and to hold you and to keep you, and I look forward to next time. Have a great day.